What's going on, guys? Welcome back to In the Bag Disc Golf. What we have for you today is another disc golf bag review. Today's bag, the Dynamic Disc Commander. Alright, so the Dynamic Disc Commander is by far my favorite bag that I've tried so far. I went through quite a few bags leading up to this one. I've been putting different bags on my cart, carrying different bags, doing everything under the sun, trying to find the one that would work for me. But once I found the Commander, everything was good after that. This is the bag that I've been waiting on, and I've been using this bag maybe a year now, and it's still perfect condition because I have it on the cart. That's one thing about having a cart, is your bag stays pristine. Alright, so we'll go over all the aesthetics of the bag and then all the functionality of the bag, and we'll throw some discs in there and see how it looks there. So looking on the outside of the bag here, we have a lot of good Dynamic Disc branding. Got the double D's here, OGO here on the side. Back here, got some really good color on the straps. On the other side here, on the pocket, we have the double D's, and it's just overall got some really good coloring on the bag. They didn't overdo it. They did it just right. Everything, it looks like an accent. So let's look at some of the pockets here and the disc compartment and see how all that comes together. So we'll start here on the side. You have a strap here that can be used to hold anything that you're carrying on your bag. Say you're carrying your disc gator, you can throw your disc gator in there, tighten the strap up, and hold that thing there real nice. If you've got an umbrella, you can put an umbrella in there, tighten this thing up, you're good to go. If you got a chair, you want to take a chair out on the course, say you're hitting a tournament or something, boom, tighten that up, good to go. So this thing works really well, and you do kind of lose a pocket, but it's okay because both sides of the bag are exactly the same. You have a big pouch and a big cup holder. You can see here that we put our 40-ounce Hydro Flask, fits in there perfectly, looks good in there. Then say we wanted to put our chair in over here, you put your chair in over here, you're good to go. You say, but I need to put some off in there. That's alright, you can put your off in there too. And you still got a little room to put something else in if you had to. Maybe a flashlight or something, well, I don't know, whatever you want to put in there, that's up to you. So, other than that, you have these two big compartments here on the side. These things open up and zip all the way up to the top. The pocket goes from the top all the way to the bottom. So this whole section here is a pocket. And you can put anything you want in there. This side I generally put towels and shirts and socks, anything that I think I'm gonna need, I'll put on this side. On this side, me personally, I'll put a couple of discs in there that I may need for like utility shots and things like that. The discs that I'm not going to use all the time, but that I might need in certain situations. And if you wanted to, you could fit 2 or 3 discs in each side. It's up to you. It just depends on how many discs you want to carry. So then we have the pouches up here on the top. Here, let me actually move this guy for now. Up here you have 2 pouches on the top and a small pouch here for your mini. You also have a pouch here that you could put your cell phone or I tend to put my scorecard clipboard. I'll just slide that bad boy right in there, and then a little pencil holder right here. I'll throw my pencil in there. But generally, I'm only utilizing this if I'm on a tournament, because that's the only time I'm actually writing down on a scorecard. Other than that, it's UDisc. Other than that, we can jump in to the main compartment. Big flap here on the opening here. You can roll this thing up and tuck it into this little pouch right here underneath where the Mini goes. Or if you're like me, I just lay it on the back and it fits perfectly right there. And if you have to, when it starts raining, you can just pull it out and lay it over your discs. And you would basically just do like that, you're pretty good to go. But each of these pouches on the side, you can stick full with a whole lot of stuff. I got all kinds of stuff in here. But whatever you want to put in there, your wallet, keys, phones, anything like that, you got both of them. Put whatever you want in there. On the back here, the straps are very, very good. They're nice and cushiony. The holder here, the hand holder, it's very well made. Doesn't, like I said, I've had this for a year now, and there's no tearing or anything. Everything still looks perfect on this thing. I mean, look at it, it looks brand new. You can have your little adjustments down here if you want it to fit up higher or lower on your back. It's got a couple of little holders here if you had a bag tag or anything like that. You could put them on here. I've enjoyed the heck out of it, and it's very good for the price. The durability is good. On the bottom, if you don't have it on a cart and you're taking it on the course, it's got these big knobs, and not only does it have the 4 in the corners, but it also has one in the middle, which helps not sag into the water if you set it down on the ground. So it's a very well thought out and constructed bag. So what do you say we throw a bunch of discs in here? We'll see what it looks like. So you got your Mini, you need to put that somewhere, stick it right there in your Mini pouch. Up here on the top, you would generally put putters, things like that up here. You could easily fit 2 discs here and 1 disc here, maybe even 2 if they're drivers. This front one's a little tighter, so you could stick 2 drivers in there if you want. I generally have this on my cart, like I said, so I'll have my go-to upshot disc up here in the big part, and then my go-to driver right here. That way, most of the time I'm grabbing those 2 discs, they're right there ready to go. And then we'll go into putting all the other discs in there. So we've got some of my fairway drivers and distance drivers and my mid-ranges. So you can see you can take your discs in and out very easily. Everything goes in and out real easy. If it started to rain, like we were talking about earlier, you can just pull that thing up, boom, you're good. Nothing's getting in there unless it's a torrential downpour, and in most cases when that's happening, they're gonna call a delay. So we just tuck that right back in there, and everything's back to normal. See? So what we'll do here is we'll stick everything in here that we were talking about. If you're not taking a chair with you, then you can just put your sunscreen and your off in this pouch, and you still have room for something small to go in there. They're very big pouches. But me, basically, what I do is I'll have my off and sunscreen in here, and then I'll stick my gator in here, because this has its own spot on my cart. So we have that, we have our off, and we have all our discs. We got our accessories that we need in here, and we're ready to hit the course. Simple, easy, perfect. It's a very good bag. I've enjoyed the heck out of it. I'm going to continue to enjoy it. Unless they come out with a version 2 of this bag, I don't see myself going to any other bag. We hope you've enjoyed it. Make sure to like and subscribe, share, hit the little bell for notifications, do all that good stuff to help us out here, help us grow disc golf. You can click this little guy here to subscribe right now. Check out some of these videos over here. You may see a bag, a disc, something that you've been wanting to check out and see if it may work for you. We'll see you next time on In the Bag Disc Golf.